I don't know what you're thinking. When I was given the award, I did props, bro. I did props. Everybody heard it. One sentence. Bruce, it was my time to shine. I wanted to honor your contribution to my life, but this was about my legacy in that moment. Without me, you don't have that moment. Okay? I mean, I don't want to be arrogant, but when you are in front of a group of people, you've got to give props where props are due. Oh man, this is tough. Are you being serious right now? You absolutely easy. Bruce, there were tens of millions of people watching, and for, 10 seconds of time, they heard one sentence mentioning you. Okay? I won the Oscar. It wasn't about you, Bruce. It was about me. It was about us in that moment. I don't get this. Edmund, it was about us in that moment. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't be receiving the Oscar. You do realize that you weren't there personally. I was just watching you on the TV. You weren't there mentoring me when I was 14. But I was. Bruce, you were not there, but I was. How can you take credit for my Oscar? You need to be grateful for the people who came before you. You need to show them your gratitude in more than one sentence. Your Oscar speech should be about me. Are you serious? I'm dead fucking serious. Bruce, I saw your Oscar speech, and you weren't talking about the people that were in front of you. I know. Okay then. Okay. Okay, you make me feel guilty. I'm not making you feel guilty. Yeah, you're trying to guilt trip me here. Bruce, that was my time to shine, bro. Okay? It's my time. You know something? When I was up there, Edmund, and I didn't even give a sentence to my forebears. And they fucking knocked on my door the next day. 3 of them. 3? Yeah, you're getting one with me. I had 3. 3 of my predecessors together in a group knocking on my door the next day. My heroes. The icons from my childhood who were there with me every step of the way. They were not happy with me, Edmund. I didn't give them any props. If it weren't for them, I would not have got that Oscar. If it weren't for me, you would not have got your Oscar. So when you get up there, don't make it about you. Make it about everybody else. You know what? Okay. This is confusing for me, Bruce, because truth is, I hear what you're saying. I totally hear what you're saying, man. But I also am picking up on this, like, frequency of entitlement, maybe, and I don't mean to be rude to you, but entitlement. And there's no entitlement here. Okay? It's about tradition, and it's about lineage. It's about knowing where you came from. You ever read Homer? Homer? I'm the guy who did the Iliad? Yes. And the Odyssey? Okay, Iliad, Odyssey, what? You know something? This is where it comes from. Well, okay, so if I haven't read the Iliad and the Odyssey, then I can be excused, right? No. Okay? No. Edmund, you can't be excused. Well, I don't read the classics, bro. I don't read the classics, so... No, the classics... Homer... It's about honor. It's about saying, I came from this stock. I am continuing this lineage. This is my pedigree. And in the Homeric times, it was the patronymic. It was like your father's house, your father's name, and his father's house, and his father's name. Yeah, man, but I can't do that because I didn't have a great relationship with my father. Bruce, I know. I became your father. Oh, God. Listen, as much as you were influential on my career, you weren't my father. Now, I was not your father. I was not your father, but I occupied the frequency that was a substitution for your father. Okay? So you're saying that the next day you had 3 fathers show up at your front door demanding props from the night before? Yeah. And they didn't leave for like, I don't know, 9 or 10 hours. They grilled me and they ground me into just like dust. I'll never forget it. Wow, that's fucked up. No, it's not fucked up. What Homer showed us, you know, I don't know, 3,000 years later, is that you've got to honor the ancestors. Honor the ancestors? Yeah, I'm your ancestor, motherfucker. I'm your fucking ancestor. Bro, I watched you on TV. Why am I saying, okay, you watched me on TV? Okay? I was there for you. Dude, you didn't know me. Yeah? But you know me. You knew me. Yeah, I knew you. You were like my icon and legend, but I didn't know you. Yeah, but every day you tuned into my frequency. I was feeding you when you didn't have a father to feed you. You fed me? Yes, energetically. My performances fed you, so you need to be grateful. When you finally climb that cliff and show yourself to the world and have this great little gold statue in your hands, you gotta be talking about me. That just seems selfish to me, Bruce. It's just like, I won the Oscar and you're coming up to me the next day, knocking on my door. Hey, can I come in? Of course, you're my hero. You can come in. I didn't know you were gonna spring the Achilles on me. Interesting. What? You haven't read Homer, but you knew about Achilles. Yeah, everybody knows about Achilles and the Trojan War. Huh? You holding out on me? I'm not holding out on you. I just heard of the guy. He was the fiercest warrior of antiquity. Okay, yeah, I know. He also had this heel. Achilles' heel. Yes, he did. It was his weak spot. And that, I mean, listen, Bruce, no offense to you, but I think your vanity... sorry about that, brother. No, go ahead. Say it, Edmund. This is vanity, man. I mean, is it? Is it? Why wasn't my name the first name off of your lips when you won that Oscar? I'll give you provision for I want to thank the Academy, but right after that, I'm the man you should be mentioning. I'm your pops. You know my pops? Luke, I am your father. Wow, bro, that was weird. That's the way it is. Yeah, but that's Darth Vader. We went from Achilles to Darth Vader. No. What we did is what I did is I said, here's a new context for looking at the situation. You are dissociated from your father, and so it gets projected out there as some dark force, a Sith Lord. I'm not a Sith Lord, Edmund. I'm your precursor. Without me, there is no you. Yeah, well, that's real great. Is this a performance now? Am I actually now performing with my hero? I think that'd be great. We've never done a film together. I think it would be awesome to perform with you. Yeah, we're performing right now, but it's life. Well, was it a real performance? It's life! Edmund, this is life! Get with the picture. Okay. Bruce, is this a real picture? Is this like happening? Is this really happening? Are there cameras on me right now? The cameras there, little cameras in the walls, and the floorboards, cabinets, where are the cameras? This is the real deal. Okay, so this is an Academy thing, isn't it? This is an Academy thing, Bruce. All right, okay. Okay, buddy. Hey! Candid Camera. I never watched Candid Camera. I know what it is about. Hey, guys. Edmund here. Good old Edmund. I just won an Academy Award, Best Actor. My mentor and hero, icon, legend, precursor, Achilles, Darth Vader, has come and now knocked on my front door. I, of course, welcome him into my home with open arms, and now he's lecturing me. Is this on tape? Are we getting this? You're losing your mind, Edmund. Just be grateful for the people who came before you and for the people who made it possible for you to have what you have. Yeah, but where does self-initiative come into this, Bruce? I earned my stripes, brother. I was the one who worked hard. Okay? Okay, you're taking too much credit. I'm just gonna be real about this. You can't do it that way, Edmund. Okay? That's the path to nihilism. That is the path to destruction. That is the abyss, Edmund. When you get up there in front of the world, got your gold statuette pressed against your chest, you shouldn't even be thinking about yourself. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about myself. Okay, I did thank my co-actors, I thanked the director, I thanked the Academy, I thanked you. Yeah, but you thanked me in one sentence. Well, how many sentences do I got? You're arguing with me. Don't argue with me. Listen to me. I'm your elder. Oh, well, there's another one. Elder. Like, it's a long thing. Icon, legend, predecessor, elder, hero. What else are you? I'm everything to you. Man, you ever heard of this thing called Shungite? Edmund, I am everything to you. Just hold on. You ever heard of shungite? Don't distract me. Shungite, it's this, like rock. And it comes from a meteor that hit in, like, Siberia. And it's supposed to be, like, a sponge. Do not distract me. I am still your mentor. I am still here trying to help you understand just the way that it's supposed to be. Like, this isn't some kind of auxiliary issue that we're just contemplating on the side. This is at the core. This is at the core of reality. I'm trying to rectify ingratitude. I'm trying to create a genealogy. There's the same kind of precedent in, let's say, Zen, Buddhism, where each successive Zen master is always referencing his predecessors, and there's a long lineage. I'm trying to create that lineage in Hollywood. In the future, when you are older and someone gets up there and you were their mentor, you were their predecessor, and they only give you one sentence, you're gonna knock on their door, Edmund, the next day. This is how we create the genealogy in Hollywood. Hollywood is... Fuck Hollywood, it doesn't matter. We would still be doing this, even if we were outside of that world. Can we get back to shungite? Tell me about shungite. Go ahead, tell me about shungite. It's this rock, comes from this meteorite that hit in Siberia, and apparently it's like a sponge. It's a sponge for radioactive, electromagnetic frequencies and energy. Okay, tell me why you're telling me about shungite, Edmund. Well, Bruce, I don't remember why. I don't quite remember why I'm telling you about this. I lost my train of thought. Okay. Well, then it must not have been important. No, it was important. I don't know. I think I'm like shungite. You're like shungite. Yes. I'm like shungite, Bruce. I'm taking in all of your anger right now. I'm absorbing your anger right now, yeah? You are. What are you gonna do with it? I don't know. I'm gonna make sure that I don't get contaminated by it. You're being a pussy, Edmund. Talking about shungite, getting contaminated by my energy. I'm here trying to correct a wrong in the world. Let me tell you what I mean by this, Edmund. You get up there and you give props where props are due. And we right the wrongs of the world. I don't get that. See, when you create this lineage and you tell the world, hey, I got so much from this guy, from these people, from that tradition, then you're setting them up in the future. See, you're getting the through line for reality. Right now, we don't have through lines, Edmund. Where are the through lines that orient us? Okay? Where's the tradition? I didn't think about it that way. Yeah, you didn't. That's why I'm here the next day. Drinking coffee with you first thing in the morning. Yeah. I must say, I'm a little too tired. Yeah, you're a little tired. That's okay. Coffee's waking you up. You're seeing the truth. You're seeing the ray of light. Your mind is awakening. It's awakening. So, how many sentences should I have spoken? You gotta make the whole speech about me. Don't even talk about the directors and the other actors and your wife. You gotta talk only about me. Oh no, I don't know about that, Bruce, because I'm like totally following you. Totally agreeing with you. But let's just say I only have 20 sentences. I was thinking, personally, that one sentence for you was going to be enough. And then I could thank everybody else. And I'm thinking maybe that is the actual tradition and the lineage that you're talking about. Like, getting up there and thanking everybody, not just you. I mean, yeah, I watched you on TV. I went to the cinema, and I saw you in movies and everything. And I was like, I can't even imagine someone who was a greater fan than me, okay? But to get up there, my first Oscar, and just only talk about you, I can understand never not saying anything about me. Absolutely. I can get that. But I think, Bruce, that something's not right here. And I don't mean offense, guy. Totally. I guess the way I would say it to you is that I respect you so much with everything that you've given me as a performer, as an actor. But that doesn't, like, transfer. But it should. It should. I mean, I guess it should, according to you, but it doesn't. It's like, when Tiger Woods was found out and people realized, and they vilified him because they had actually put him up on this pedestal like he was the greatest dude in the world, right up there with Michael Jordan. And then, of course, he had his affairs over and over and over again, cheated on his wife. And people had to realize, holy shit, I'm so pissed at this guy, but I shouldn't have never put him up there on a pedestal to begin with, as if he were some kind of exemplar for the noble life, exemplar for a virtuous life. He was excellent at golf. That's it. So if he's depraved in another context, well, I don't care for him as a human being. I care for him as a golfer, and I care about the excellence on the golf course and the records and the scores and everything. And I guess what I'm trying to say to you, Bruce, is that you weren't ever that larger than life figure outside of it, the cinema. And I'm sorry if that's hurting you. It's not hurting me. I'm telling you that I should be that. I know I didn't have a father, but I only knew about you as various characters. Yes. But you have to realize that that is a whole macrocosm. It's a macrocosm? Yes. When you watched me on the TV and went to the cinema to see me perform in the movies, I became larger than life for you. I became your father. So when you're up on the stage there at the Academy Awards, thank your father. Wow. That is some weird shit. I don't even mean to be offensive when I say this, but I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't get what you're talking about. I didn't know you, yes, but when you were watching me, I was your father. You were my father? For all intents and purposes, so you need to be thanking your father when you get that Oscar. Oh. Bruce, can I ask you something? What? Did you... I don't know how to ask this without offending you. Then don't ask me. Never disrespect your father. You know what's great about this conversation is that even though you were always my hero as an artist and a performer, you never did become that figure. No, I did. And that's what I'm trying to help you understand. Yeah, but I'm saying, Bruce, that you didn't. So this conversation is not nearly as traumatic for me as it is appearing to be for you. You know, this conversation is not traumatic for me, Edmund. What I'm trying to do is help you get in line. You're going to experience the same thing when your progeny, as it were, win Oscars. But they're not my progeny. They are energetically. Okay. Bruce, it is hard for me to say this. You're not my father. I love seeing you on my doorstep the day after I win my Oscar. I'm great having coffee with you, but you are not my fucking father. Son? No. Don't even go there. That's warped, brother. That is warped. We're not brothers. You're my son. No. You're not my dad. I am your father. You lost your son. That has nothing to do with this conversation, Edmund. It has everything to do with this conversation. Bruce. It has everything to do with this conversation. You, at some level, unconsciously think of me as your son after you lost your son in that car accident. Edmund, Bruce, this is what's going on. I don't know what you guys are talking about with the Homer, Achilles thing. All I'm hearing from you right now is wound, wound, wound. Here's my wound. You will always be my hero with respect to the craft. But you cannot pull a Darth Vader, Homer, Achilles move on me and just start being my father. I am your father. Really? I am. And you are going to realize this yourself. Because they're going to be your sons coming after you. They're gonna win Oscars, and then they're gonna be up there on that stage with a golden statue. And they're gonna mention you, but they're only gonna say one sentence. And then you're gonna say to yourself, that's my son. Why isn't he saying more? Why is he not pretending? Or why is he pretending? But you just said it there. It just came out. Bruce, it just came out. What do you mean it just came out? You just said it. That was a Freudian slip. I mean, you know that. What? Why is he not pretending? I love you, man, but I'm not going to pretend that you're my father.